What is MyJourney Compass application? It is an application that is designed to help breast cancer patients to track their symptoms. MyJourney Compass application has two versions. One version is an application built with web technology. Patients run the application using a web browser such as Chrome, Firefox, or Safari. The other version is an Android tablet application. This application is a standalone application that runs on Nexus 7 tablet, which connects to internet over Wi-Fi. Both web-based and Android tablet applications connect to the Health Vault and use the Health Vault as a health information repository. All patients' symptom data will be stored and secured by a Microsoft Health Vault. Patients tracking their symptoms can use the web-based application to read their symptoms and generate a symptom report. This symptom report can later be sent to their provider. Unlike the web-based application, the Android tablet application can provide a symptom tracking functionality with and without internet connection. It is a unique feature to provide patients a same user experience of their symptom tracking regardless of internet connection. Therefore, patients can take their tablet to places where there is no Wi-Fi, and yet they can continue tracking their symptoms. Now, let's watch the demo. Now, web-based application can be run from web browser. You type URL, which is journeycompass.i3.edu, you will be redirected to Health Vault sign-in page. There, you enter your username and password. Then you will be redirected to MyJourney Compass application. There you can see 5 symptom tracking slide bars. You can adjust the slide bar to select your symptom scale. You can select from 0 to 10. After you select your symptom scale, you can click on Add button to upload your data to Health Vault. Now I'll show you the Health Vault account to see new symptom data in Health Vault repository. In Health Vault account, the symptom data is stored in the condition data elements. As you can see, new values are successfully uploaded. To view your previous symptom data, you can click on the report. Then web-based application will read the symptom data from Health Vault repository and draw charts for you. It will draw 5 symptom charts, as you can see. This is an interactive chart, so you can mouse over to see detailed information about each point. Now, the default is 2 weeks. If you want to see more data, then you can click on the date range box to change the start time. And after you change the start time, if you click on the refresh graph buttons, you can see the more data. And you can also collapse 5 charts into one chart. By doing so, you can see correlation between symptoms. You can hide some of the symptoms by clicking on the symptom name. This is very useful if you want to compare one symptom with another. Now you can click on the button again to uncollapse the symptom chart. And if you're ready, you can click on Send to Physician button to send a report. On the dialog box, you have to enter clinic name that you want to send your report to. For this demo, we are going to use a testing account in Georgia HIN. And you select your provider, and you can write a note. And if you're done writing note, you can click on Send Report button. And now, web-based app will connect to Georgia HIN server to send a message with a report attachment. This may take a while. Okay, the message is sent out. Now, if you are a provider, then you will receive a notification message from Georgia HIN saying that you have a new message waiting in your account. So now, I'm going to go to Georgia HIN WebDrive application. And we're going to use our test account user information and log on to the WebDrive account. As you can see, there's a new message. Alright, and there's attachment. So if you click on it, you can download the attachment. Now, this is a PDF version of the report. On the report, you can see the date when the report is generated, and you can see provider information, patient information, and you can see 5 charts with a collapsed graph. Now you can either print this or you can import to your EHR. So the physicians can have this information in their chart. Okay, now I will show how to add provider information. In Health Support account, there is Personal Profile section. Under that, you can click on Emergency or Provider Contact to view your current provider, or you can add a new provider. When you are adding a new provider, you have to make sure that you select provider as a contact type. If you select something else, then web-based app won't be able to see that information. Now we added a new provider. I'll show you that the web-based app has a new provider information. Okay, now I'll show you Android tablet-based application. And this app is designed for Nexus 7. If you run your application for the very first time, you will actually see setting page. From settings, you have to connect your device to a hotspot. This is a one-time process, and if you connect to it, you don't have to do it again. Now, if you are connected to the hotspot, you can click on the symptom button to start tracking your symptoms. The tracking symptoms in the Android app is basically the same as the symptom tracking in web-based app. It has a different look, but it works in the same way. Now you use a slide bar to choose your symptoms and click on the Save button to save the symptoms. Now let's look at the report page to see if the new data is successfully entered. The report page in Android app is the web-based applications report page. We are using WebView to view the report. Because this is basically a web page, you need to sign in to see the report. So if you use your hotspot account name and password, the web-based app will show the report. As you can see, this report is exactly the same as what you saw in the web-based application demo. This is because it's basically the same thing. You can use your finger to zoom in and zoom out. Because this is a web-based report page, it works exactly the same way. So if you want to choose different date range, you click on the date range box to choose different start time. And then you click on the refresh graph button. So now you see different range. And you can click on the collapse button to collapse the graph. And you can click the button again to uncollapse it. And you can click on the send to physician button to send a report to provider. Since I already shown this demo, I will cancel it. Okay, I showed you how to use the Android app to check the symptoms and to see the report. And now what I'm going to show is how this Android app will work without internet. To emulate it, I'm going to turn off the Wi-Fi. Okay, now the Wi-Fi is off. As you can see it, there's no Wi-Fi. So this is basically we are taking this tablet to the place where there's no Wi-Fi. Now I'm opening the app again and using the slide bars, I'm selecting my symptoms. And just like you did before, you click on the save button to save it. Since there is no internet, we cannot go to report. And we cannot go to settings page. Okay, now I'm going to show the household account. Because we have no internet on the tablet side, there should be no new condition data in the household account. So I'm using my computer to log on to the household using the test account information. And so the condition, as you can see, it only has previous data. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter another data. As you can see on the top, we still don't have Wi-Fi. I'm going to enter another symptom data. Okay, I entered 8 before, and now I'm entering 9. Alright. Okay, so now it's saved. Now, I'm going to turn on the Wi-Fi. So this emulates that I'm taking this tablet to the place where there is a Wi-Fi. Okay, so now I'm turning on. If you look at the top, you can see that the Wi-Fi is on now. Alright, now without running the Android app again, I'm going to go to the Health Vault and reload the page. As you can see, you will see the new symptoms data showed up. This is possible because our Android app has a background process that monitors network connections. And if there's a connection, we upload those data we collected when there was no Wi-Fi. Alright, since we have Wi-Fi, I'm going to go to report page in the Android app to make sure that we have new data. Alright, as you can see, we have those new symptom data. Alright, this concludes our demonstration. Thank you.